Welcome back. As we've been reporting, the lithium mine at Thacker Pass is now under construction. And when it's fully in production, it'll host an estimated 300 permanent jobs on site. Like with most mines, the workers will be commuting from the nearest towns. Now, Thacker Pass is far north in Humboldt County, and there's no real housing option anywhere close by. So most of those workers and their families will be looking south to Winnemucca. And now the small town is gearing up for a population boom and a housing crunch. It's a midway point on I-80 if you're heading east to Elko or west to Reno. Home to just 8,000 people, Winnemucca, the city of paved streets, as it calls itself, is a place whose streets most Nevadans have never set foot on. But for hundreds of people, that's about to change.
It's going to have a big effect on Winnemucca.
The multi-billion-dollar lithium mine project, about an hour up the road at Thacker Pass, is hiring. More than 1,000 workers during construction and about 300 permanent jobs once it's operational. With just a 3% unemployment rate in Humboldt County, the workers will have to come from elsewhere, and all of them will need somewhere to live.
When the mine's up and running, they're looking at probably 300 people as permanent full-time. We don't have that housing available right now. It's hard to get contractors to come here from Reno because they have all the work they need there, and why go away from home to work? So that's going to be, I think, our biggest challenge is finding contractors to build housing.
But one man's challenge is another man's opportunity. For Dusty Ship, the influx of new Winnemuccans is welcome news.
Interest rates have definitely taken a toll on sales, but we're seeing tons of activity and people are looking, and we feel like it's the little bit of calm before the storm.
We caught this crew building a row of new homes, hoping to have them ready in time.
I think we're going to be in a can't build fast enough situation in the next 6 months here. I think it's going to go crazy.
And so do city and county leaders who are building infrastructure, getting ready to welcome the newcomers.
And we are very welcoming. Winnemucca is known as the friendliest town in the state of Nevada. I would say the boom makes me carefully optimistic. There's always a lot of growing pains, especially in smaller rural areas. Hopefully our builders and developers can keep up.
Those builders will also have another big project on their hands. Lithium Americas is planning to build a transloading facility on the outskirts of town that will connect train and truck routes to ship materials. The mayor says that has caused some concern among locals who don't want hazardous chemicals trucked through town. But he says it's a little late for that, with active gold mines nearby.
When you consider we have cyanide trucks going through town every single day, it's not that big of a concern to us.
And he says it'll be worth it, even if growth isn't appealing to everyone. In a town this little, a few hundred more families will be noticeable.
In a small community, you've got a base of people who don't want to see us grow. They like us like we are. They like us being friendly with each other, knowing our neighbors, helping each other out.
But the larger tax base will help with public services, and a bigger population will attract more amenities.
A lot of the residents want a Home Depot here, or they want an Olive Garden here, and they won't come to a community that only has, a little over 8,000 people. Growth is good change for a community. You can't stay stagnant and progress.
Mining is already the main industry in Humboldt County, and the reason why its median income is unusually high for a rural area. The jobs with Lithium Americas are expected to be high paying as well, and that means a better standard of living, but also keeps housing prices higher. Add a lot more people, and Winnemucca could end up dealing with many of the issues that Reno has seen from its rapid growth. This week, we've heard stories from a wide range of people who will be impacted by the mine at Thacker Pass. So if you've missed the rest of the series, you can check it all out at 2news.com.